Hey guys, Phantoccini here with another update video on the Serpent Form build. Now, in the last video, you would have seen that I was doing around 26k DPS with missing quite a few crucial talents. First, opening this up, you'll see that I've gained quite a bit since the last video. I've now gotten the 5 out of 5 improved poisons. I've gotten the 3 out of 3 deep wounds, 3 out of 3 lethality, 3 out of 3 flurry. A few of these were just upgrades, whereas like the deep wounds, that was a fresh addition to the talent pool, as well as the 3 out of 3 quick reflexes, 3 out of 3 enhancing totems. I upgraded my thundering strikes to a 5 out of 5, upgraded my sharpened claws to a 3 out of 3. I also got a 5 out of 5 mental quickness, which was massive. I also picked up 3 out of 3 lightning reflexes. I think this was not in my last video either, as well as a few other changes like blood frenzy, and I think a couple more. I've since gotten rid of Charred Bite. It is not performing anywhere close to Venomous Fury at this point. It was very close before, but now it is substantially more with Venomous Fury versus the Charred Bite. I wish I still had it so I could show you guys the difference. I'm still looking for that Bloodbane as well as the Savage Synergy, or looking for Endless Flurry, and then I'll be done with my talents. If I get one of those, either the Bloodbane or the Endless Flurry, then I won't be rolling out of any more talents. I've since also gotten rid of the Predator's Focus as well as Spellslinger, where Predator's Focus was not doing anything for us at this point. I didn't realize that we were getting so much energy regen as well as reduced energy cost of our main abilities through all of our other talents. If you want to keep more track up day-to-day updates on the build, please check out my Serpent Form spreadsheet. I've got a couple tabs in there for gear and current talents, and I try to update it sometimes multiple times a day, if not once a day, to kind of keep everybody updated on what I'm changing and what I'm keeping and why I'm keeping certain things. I've gotten most of the talents up to date on there now, in terms of what they do. I will show you guys right now how this is looking. The abilities has been fine where it is. It's got what to card and everything, as well as our talent is now reflecting what should be carded currently. The Double Clawed, Cut to the Chase, Improved Poisons, Predator's Wrath, Wrathful Strikes, and Traumatic Wounds. Another notable card to possibly card, if that is the route that you're wanting to take, is to go the 5 out of 5 mental quickness. It is a very strong card, but you will have to get rid of either Cut to the Chase or Predator's Wrath and hope that you roll into them. But they should be easier to roll into than it is to roll into 5 out of 5 mental quickness, so that is all completely up to you. As for my current spec, I've got all these, which will be changed after this video is posted to reflect correctly with the REs. And the DPS test. We're going to be testing out a few different RE sets and gear sets. I've also got this hybrid gear set that I am trying to keep up to date with how I am working on it. But for that, we'll go ahead and jump into DPS testing. So these are the Mystic enchants that we're going to be starting with, as well as this gear set that will be reflected in the spreadsheet. You can go through and see each and every piece. I'm not going to go over all that for time's sake. We've got a lot of DPS testing that I'm going to do, showing different RE sets and how they perform. But for our first one, it's going to be the Arcane tier, Don't Make Me Angry, Draconic Rip, Vile Poisons, Improved Poisons, Natural Born Fighter, and Predator's Instincts, or Predatory Instincts. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into our first DPS test. We've got our poisons on our weapons. We've got our 2 buffs that we have. And yeah, so I'm going to do 3 3-minute tests for each RE set and gear set that I test out to kind of show the difference between them and get a more average, because there is RNG built into this with us not having a perfect 100% crit and sometimes being able to snapshot at 100 with our Serpent Venom and sometimes not being able to. So I want to take RNG into account with these DPS tests, so I'm going to do 3 tests for each. But let's get started. So for this set, we went ahead and changed Draconic to Fighters, and then Arcane Tier to Elemental Devastation, so that we're not losing the crit that we were getting from our Draconic Rip, but now we're getting our attack power instead of that Arcane Tier, which is giving us more damage of our Wrath. So we're going to go ahead and try this out, and then one more after this. Hey guys, while you're watching this DPS test, I just wanted to come on here and say thank you to everybody that has reached out to me and those who have joined the Discord and continue to ask questions and stuff like that. I love hearing from all of you. If you guys wouldn't mind commenting what your current DPS is with this build and any advice that you may have or things that you've tested out in comparison to what I have. And I would love to hear from all of you. If you don't mind also liking and subscribing, it will help me out a lot with engagement. I've also got links in the description for you guys for my Twitch, my Discord, and my spreadsheet that is a great asset for everybody here. So just want to say thank you again and good luck making this build. So for our last RE set we're going to test is going to be putting in improved slice and dice over the Don't Make Me Angry. Now that is it for the DPS test. As you could see, we had some outliers doing a lot more damage. I believe this is due to our pet crits, if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes our pet is critting more often and giving us this 3% increased damage for 10 seconds more often, and I feel like that is where those outliers are coming from. Other than that, I don't think the difference in REs between these specific sets, I think we're gaining as much as we're losing for swapping the REs. And I encourage you guys to go and test out each set for yourself. Now that we've got all the DPS tests out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how this build performs in a Mythic plus 38 with a complete pug team. I joined a random Mythic 38. Overall, it went fine. We had some hiccups here and there, but I will show you guys how this build performs in Mythic plus. Now, once again, if you don't mind, like, subscribe to the channel, and check out my Twitch. All these links will be in the description below. You can get a video to the build performing in Raid, an Ascended MC Raid, and then you can also check out my Discord, as well as the spreadsheet, and the guide video will also be in the description below. Goes over everything you need to know about the build. And without further ado, that is it. Goodbye.